Queen A's Q&A, first ever Q&A. Let's go. Welcome back. It feels so good to be back. So you know what we have to do, y'all. Welcome back to another banger. It's your girl, the queen, me, Queen A, as you already know. And we are back. And as you read by the title, I put out, a hey, you guys, I'm back. And I know you guys have some questions. It could be silly, it could be whatever. So I picked the top 5 questions, and I feel great. But before we get into the questions, I know that you didn't just come into this video and not just subscribe and put on your post notifications. So how about I give you a nice, 10 seconds, maybe 5 seconds to, hit the little subscribe button and put on your post notifications so that you know when the queen has stepped into the court, okay? Thank you. Now that I got all that beautiful promotion out of the way, let's get into these questions. First question is, why do you wear natural hair? Well, I'm gonna try and keep it brief. The reason why I have my natural hair is because at a very young age, I always wanted to look like everybody else. And everybody had hair like that was flat ironed and stuff like that. So I always did that. I always permed it. But then over time, I learned what was inside of those perms. If you don't know, look it up. It is very disgusting. And I said, forget this. I want to keep my hair natural. But my hair was already fried and laid to the side. So I did the big chop. And I feel like I look beautiful with a big chop. And it makes me feel empowered. So I hope that answers the question. But to sum it all up, it makes me feel good. Because I look like me. I don't have to look like anybody else but me. Let's see, 2. It says, men with beards or smooth? I guess to be real, it depends on the man. If you want me to be honest. Like, there are some men who look really good with beards, and there are some men who look good with a smooth face. But I call it looking like a dolphin. It's so cute, okay? So, any men's this?
What do you mean by that?
Personally, I don't really care. It depends on your face structure, to be real. Like, if you have the face to pull off a beard, pull it off, babes. But if you don't, I will look at you dead in your face. Look at me.
Cut it off.
That's literally me. Like, I've done that to so many of my guy friends in high school. And they're like, what's wrong with my face? I'm like, dude, you can't pull off a beard. Or, babes, grow some facial hair. Get some wigs, get a weave, stick it on there. Come on now. 3. Ooh. 3 is, do you spend money quickly or save for what you want? See, in this day and age, the way that your girl is set up, when I was still working, I always saved my money. Period. I mean, till this day, I still have money in my savings. So I always save my money because the way that I was always taught was never give or spend that you can't get back. So, for example, if I were to say, ooh, I finally have enough money to get a car, but your bank account is like, girl, you can barely afford Like shoes. Why get a car if you can hardly buy yourself any shoes? You know what I'm saying? So for all my, young adults out there, to all the people who are probably in high school looking at me right now, or even college kids, save your money. Your future self will thank you. All right. Number 4 is, what is your favorite color and why? My favorite color is royal purple. If you can't tell, if you want to see what the blanket looks like, go on my Snapchat. But I've always loved royal purple, and it has to be royal purple. Like, I know people are like, oh, it doesn't matter what kind of purple. It does for me. I'm that girl. Purple is anything, but royal purple symbolizes royalty. Like, you can look back on that color. Like, it symbolized royalty because it was a very hard color to make and or find. So I was like, dang, I really like that. And also, when I was really young, I always hated being called princess, because anytime you think of princess, you think of pink. And there's nothing wrong with pink. It's just, I never thought that was a dominant color for me. I always loved purple because the dark purple that it wasn't black, but it was dark enough to where you made a statement. And that's what I love the most about it. 5, the last question, babes. Name a time you had to dig down deep. Dang. The time I had to dig down deep will probably be, it was 2 moments. It would be the first one, which is what y'all already know, is I had to tell my parents about what happened to me. It took a lot of courage, and it was very, very hard, very, very scary, but I did it. Another time I had to dig down deep was when this one person was like telling me, I'm in my vulnerable moment. Like, anytime I do music, anything, I'm 10 times more vulnerable than I am when I do anything else, because I'm laying myself on the line. And this guy was like, you don't really have a story to tell because, you're not from the hood or whatever.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
I'm like, but everybody has a story to tell. And he was just like, yeah, but no one will understand where you're coming from. So for those of you who don't know, I'm trying to become a singer and everything. And I came to this person with my heart on the line, my dreams on the line, and I was let down. So bad, to the point where after that whole thing, I just shut down emotionally. But then I said, nah, like, let me tell him how I felt. And he still kept saying, like, you don't have a story to tell. So I went home and I just wrote down, like, songs and everything. I can't find my book. I had to move back home. So whoever in that moving truck company place, if you find a pink book, please give it back to me, because I put it in there, and that was my mistake. I should have held it, but I was so mad. Like, I had to leave. If you want a story on that, let me know. But yeah, that was like the time I had to dig down deep, because no one's gonna tell me that I don't have a story to tell.
I need a moment.
Like, there are so many people who love Beyonce, but she's not from the hood. So many people love, like, Tyga. That man ain't even from the hood. Like, we look up where that man is from. People love Drake. He ain't from the hood. So it's like, you want to compare and contrast, but y'all rapping to Drake, but he ain't from where you from. So babes, come on. So, whew, I probably went a little bit over than what I was trying to do, but I'm trying to make it short and brief. So that is me answering the top 5 questions. And like always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. There will be more videos on the way. So I hope you all enjoy this video. Like I said, like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you on the next one, babe.